Hello, my name is Vincent Cobb. I am the co-CEO and co-founder of the Summer House Institute. We are based here in Philadelphia. And I want to talk a little bit about my journey into education and what kind of inspired the work I do today. My journey was a little bit untraditional. Had intended to become, in college, to become a doctor. I wanted to be an obstetrician and was really working a summer job at the Lemoyne College Upward Bound program, where I had to manage a floor of 45 Black and Latino boys for a 4-week residential program. And I will tell you, it was the hardest job of my life. Um, by the end of the program, naturally, I was tired. I was ready to go. You can imagine what living with 50 boys on one floor for 4 weeks, what that could be like. But yeah, it was an experience that I will never forget because during the reception and the ending of that program, those 50 Black and Latino boys stood up during our farewell ceremony, and each presented a page out of a book that talked about how I changed their lives that summer. I burst into tears, locked myself in the bathroom, and knew from that day forward, I wanted to be in education. I wanted to make an impact. I moved to Philadelphia about 7 years ago, where I worked for Teach for America and realized the underrepresentation of Black males in the teaching corps, and I wanted to do something about it. And so I was able to meet who is now my best friend and my co-founder for the Summer House Institute, Rashid Coleman, who also actually was impacted by his Black male middle school teacher who changed his life. And I think we found common ground, and we decided to sit down and write a vision for how we were going to make an impact to bring just affinity space to other Black men in education, so that they can foster the kind of support and development they need to have the impact that our teachers had on us. And so what started out a conference for about 100 people grew to 1,100 annually at the National Black Male Educators Convening. And we've continued to push the message that you can't be what you can't see. And so our work is a living tribute to amazing Black men who are having an impact on students every day. The research bears out that highly effective Black male educators actually inspire students to go to college, energize them to really want to be in school and become lifelong mentors. And so our work is grounded in our experience and in our identity. And we know that we're facing a long history of racial inequity in schools, stemming from the Brown versus Board of Education, where there was master teacher push out once the integration of schools happened. And so this is an issue that we take up by offering a summer fellowship program through the Summer House Institute, where we recruit 25 young men and encourage their pathway into schools. And so we love the work that we do every day. We are passionate about the work we do every day, and we understand that we need to bring racial equity, diversity, and access to our schools so more students can have the kind of impact that our teachers had on us, but also now that students go to school, we believe in the old adage that you can't be what you can't see. And so we're passionate about this work. We're glad that Summer House Institute is serving cities across the country, including Houston. LA is our next big move, and here in Philadelphia. And so thank you for this opportunity. We are glad of our supporters to continue this work because we want to cultivate and develop the next generation of Black male educators for our nation's schools. Thank you.